Welcome to the Live Label Free podcast. I'm your host, Olivia Sarah, an autistic eating disorder recovery coach that's here to help you turn your mess into your message. You can find my books, blogs, courses, coaching, and much more at livelabelfree.com. So that's L-I-V, labelfree.com. And now, let's dive into today's episode. My friend, it's time for some brutally honest real talk, because I know you're tired. Tired of going back and forth between the eating disorder and trying recovery again. You're tired of believing it's possible for you to achieve freedom, only to be submerged back into the belief that you'll just have to manage an eating disorder forever. You're tired of having your entire life revolve around rigid eating schedules and strict exercise routines. And there's no sugarcoating it. Being in recovery is fucking exhausting. But more importantly, it's no way to live. And I know you know that, which is precisely why you keep trying recovery again. It's precisely why you're listening to this podcast right now. Because if you were truly content with your life the way it is, you'd be out living it right now. But here's the real reason you're still stuck. It's that every time you try to recover based on what you think is the quote-unquote right way, perhaps this is all in or some other method you learned about in a YouTube video, every time you attempt to follow some recovery roadmap, some evidence-based way out, you are fighting your autistic brain and nervous system. You are being asked to abandon the very traits that make you the unique human that you are. So no wonder you keep falling back into old patterns. Your neurodivergent nervous system is trying to protect you in the only way it knows how. And because the typical approach is consistently unsuccessful, you start believing that you are broken, unfixable. You believe that you'll just have to manage the eating disorder for the rest of your life. And meanwhile, your real life, your real authentic life that's already inside you, but just needs the permission to come out, that life is passing you by. You're watching everyone else move forward while you feel more and more behind. And you know you're missing out on becoming who you were truly meant to be. But here's what I want you to know, my friend. The problem isn't you, and it never was. The real problem is that no one has taught you how to create your unique version of freedom while honoring what your autistic soul truly needs. And this is exactly why I created the Autistically ED-Free Academy, a transformative 8-week group coaching program that guides you to complete freedom by embracing your autistic traits. This isn't another recovery program asking you to choose between honoring your neurodivergence and healing your relationship with food. Instead, the Academy turns the tables, pun intended. It shows you that honoring your neurodivergence is precisely what allows you to heal your relationship with food, movement, and your body. Over the course of 8 weeks, you will finally reclaim your autonomy from the eating disorder that's been stealing your life. You're going to stop feeling behind everyone else, and you're going to start building the life that you are meant to live. You're going to learn how to channel your autistic traits into meaning and purpose rather than those fear-based eating disorder behaviors. You're going to create your own freedom routines that will serve you for life. And perhaps most importantly, you will connect with other autistic individuals that have eating disorder lived experience and just like you are committed to breaking free and forging their unique path to freedom. Of course, you will also learn so much more. This is just a tip of the iceberg, but I am so excited and hopeful for you to come join us inside the Autistically ED-Free Academy. And in case I haven't convinced you yet, just listen to what Eve in Australia has to say. This program was brilliant. It helped me shift my mindset to understanding how eating disorders function as adaptive responses when experienced by neurodivergent people. The Academy shone a light on a way forward to decode what is serving versus not serving our authentic selves, and therefore a way out of the false safety of an eating disorder. Because that's exactly what the eating disorder and the recovery identity is doing for you. It's giving you a sense of safety, sure, but as Eve so poignantly pointed out, this is a false safety. It's a safety driven by fear. And, well, if we're going to live in fear, we might as well go back to bed. But again, I know that you're meant for much bigger things. I know that you have so much to bring to this world. And to be honest, that can feel like a lot of pressure, which is why in the Academy we will work together to shift your gifts into the very thing that lets you lead with your heart, so that you can take all of this energy you've been using to fuel the eating disorder and transform it into energy that serves not only you, but serves everyone and everything that you love. The doors to Season 2 of the Academy close August 29, 2025, so don't wait to secure your spot in the Academy today by visiting the link livelabelfree.com/group. So that's livelabelfree.com/group, and as ever, I will post a link in the show notes as well. I hope to see you inside, and of course, I will talk to you in the next episode. Bye-bye for now. Thank you so much for listening to the podcast, my friend. If you enjoyed this episode, it would mean so much to me if you could leave a positive rating and review for the Live Label Free podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. It's a free way to show your support so I can continue bringing you the valuable content that I love to create for you.